Have you ever paused to think about the humble grains of salt sitting on your kitchen table? It might seem ordinary, but salt holds a power that stretches far beyond flavoring your food. For centuries, salt has been prized, traded, and even fought over. From ancient civilizations to modern spiritual practices, salt has always held deep significance. It's been used to ward off evil, attract good fortune, and even cleanse negative energies. Get ready to discover the hidden power of salt and how it can transform your life. First, let's dive into the fascinating history of salt. Turns out, those little white crystals have shaped empires, sparked wars, and infiltrated our very language. Throughout history, salt's ability to preserve food made it a symbol of purity and incorruptibility in many cultures. It was used in religious rituals, offerings, and even baptisms to cleanse and ward off negative energies. Its preservative powers also translated to symbolize lasting bonds and covenants. Salt's value went beyond the spiritual realm. In ancient times, it functioned as actual currency. Roman soldiers were famously paid partly in salt. This is where the word salary actually comes from. Salarium, meaning salt payment. Imagine getting paid in seasoning. Salt was so vital that civilizations went to great lengths to control it. Wars were fought over salt mines and trade routes, demonstrating its incredible economic power. It's no wonder that many ancient beliefs and superstitions developed around salt. Spilling it was considered bad luck, while tossing a pinch over your shoulder was said to ward off evil. Now let's explore the mystical side of salt. It wasn't just a valuable commodity. It was a powerful tool in magic and spiritual practices. In many traditions, salt was used for protection and purification. Imagine sprinkling salt around your home to create a barrier against negativity, or using it in rituals to cleanse sacred spaces. Salt's association with the earth element further amplified its mystical properties. It was seen as a grounding force, connecting us with the stability and abundance of the earth. This connection made it a popular ingredient in spells focused on attracting prosperity and stability. Rituals often incorporated salt to create boundaries and safe spaces. Think of witches circling a ritual area with salt, or using it to consecrate tools for magical practices. By creating a salt line, practitioners symbolically separated their sacred space from the outside world. Even the Bible acknowledges the importance of salt. Remember the story of Lot's wife, who was turned into a pillar of salt for disobeying God's instructions? Salt represented the life-giving preservation of a covenant, while her disobedience led to her being frozen in time. So, from ancient currency to mystical tool, salt's history reveals a deep connection between this seemingly ordinary substance and the extraordinary aspects of human life. But the story doesn't end there. In the next segment, we'll explore how you can harness the power of salt in your own life. Now that we've delved into the rich history and mystical applications of salt, let's explore how you can incorporate this powerful element into your own spiritual practice, particularly for protection. One practice you might have encountered is placing salt in your shoes. This seemingly simple act holds significant meaning. Many believe that negativity can enter our bodies through the soles of our feet, especially after being in crowded or energetically draining spaces. By placing salt in your shoes, you're essentially creating a shield against these unwanted energies. The salt absorbs and neutralizes them, preventing them from taking root within you. Remember salt's role as a spiritual purifier? That same quality translates into practices focused on protection. Just like it was used to cleanse sacred spaces, salt can also be used to cleanse your own energetic field. Think of sprinkling a line of salt around your home's perimeter, visualizing it as a barrier against negativity. Similarly, you can sprinkle salt in the corners of rooms, symbolically sweeping out any stagnant or negative energies that might have accumulated. Here's a powerful verse from the Bible, Psalm chapter 51, verse 7, that reinforces the purifying power of salt. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Hyssop, a purifying herb, is often paired with salt in cleansing rituals, further emphasizing its ability to remove negativity and promote spiritual well-being. Enough of theory, but how one can use salt to manifest anything he wants. Okay, let's turn our knowledge into action with a simple salt activation ritual. Step 1. Choose your salt. Any salt works, but sea salt or Himalayan salt are preferred for their natural energy. Step 2. Set your intention. Close your eyes and focus on your desire for protection. Hold the salt and visualize a brilliant white light enveloping it, infusing it with protective energy. Step 3. Recite an affirmation. Speak aloud a simple phrase like, "I activate this salt for protection. It guards me against negativity and harm." You can personalize this as you wish. Step 4. Blessing and charging. If you wish, you can hold the salt under moonlight or sunlight to further charge and bless it. Or you can place it on your altar or in a sacred space for a few hours. The most important part of this ritual is the intention you set. It's your focused belief that gives the salt its power. Visualize protective energy flowing from your heart through your hands and into the salt. The more specific and focused your intention, the more potent your activated salt will be. Put some activated salt in a small pouch. Carry it in your pocket or place it near your bed for continuous protection wherever you go. Sprinkle a circle of salt around yourself during meditation or before any spiritual practice for an extra layer of protection. Add a cup of activated salt to a warm bath for a full-body cleanse and release of negativity. Let's now talk about certain queries those might arise while performing this manifestation ritual with salt. Number 1. Do I need to replace the salt often? Trust your intuition. If you feel the energy has faded, cleanse your salt crystals or sprinkle a fresh batch. Strong emotional turmoil may also drain your salt, requiring a refresh. Number 2. Can I use salt and crystals together? Yes. Crystals like black tourmaline or obsidian amplify salt's protective properties. Number 3. What's the best way to dispose of used salt? Bury it in the earth or flush it down the drain while visualizing negativity dissolving with it. Remember, this ritual is a tool, not a guarantee. True protection starts with self-awareness, owning your personal power, and cultivating a positive mindset that doesn't give negativity a place to take hold. Consistency is key to making this ritual truly powerful. The more you integrate it into your daily life, the stronger that shield of protection you weave around yourself. Adapt it to your needs. Busy? Sprinkling a bit of salt in the corners of your home or carrying a salt pouch becomes a simple yet effective way to stay protected. If you have more time, a monthly salt bath is amazing self-care with spiritual benefits. With regular practice, you may become more aware of your energetic sensitivity, notice negativity deflecting more easily, and develop a stronger sense of peace and inner security. This empowers you to navigate the world with greater confidence and resilience. I hope these salt techniques bring a powerful sense of protection and peace into your life. Did this video open your eyes to the hidden power of this everyday ingredient? Give it a thumbs up and let others know how they can tap into this ancient wisdom. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We have lots more content coming your way on energy, spirituality, and simple ways to elevate your life. Leave a comment sharing how you'll be using salt for protection. I can't wait to hear your experiences.